drive at the first hole. It is a 273 yards par 4. That's a beautiful shot right down the middle of the fairway.
We are going back in history. A beautiful building seeped in historical memories, yet not been recorded in history. How does it reflect now? Let us rediscover its glorious remnants. Yes, the Trivandrum Golf Club. History Tee-Off. Though it is said that the Trivandrum Golf Club was started in 1850, the actual records affirm its beginning around 1893. The unique building was constructed as per centuries-old Vastu craftsmanship, a rare Indian Vastu crafted style of construction of a heritage building. Modern Travancore's glorious leader, Sri Moolam Tirunal Maharaja, personally supervised the construction of this undoubtedly world-famous building. Sri Moolam Tirunal Maharaja resided in this palace, ruled and oversaw the construction of some of Travancore's greatest architectural wonders.
The golf was started in Scotland. There, the shepherds used to tend sheep, that is, for wool. Since they did not have anything else to do, they were just loitering around. One day, there is a hook at the end of a long stick, which they used to pull out sheep which was going astray. So, when they had nothing else to do, he hit a ball, not a ball actually, a stone with that stick. That went and fell into a rabbit's hole. He hit another one, that also fell into the rabbit's hole. He tried a third one, that did not go. Then he thought, what is this? I can do this. He couldn't do it again. So, he called his friends and asked them whether they can do it in this much time, this many number of strokes. That is how the golf started originally, playing between the shepherds.
The elegant pagoda-type clubhouse and the golf course was completed between 1893 and 1895. During the reign of Sri Moolam Tirunal Maharaja. During that period, Ulambara was the hunting grounds of the Maharaja, and under the Maharaja's guidance, the Public Works Department undertook the laying of the golf course and the construction of this beautiful Vastu personified building. Diwan Shankar Subbayar sent a letter number 1281 to the chief engineer on 12th of April 1895, asking him to expedite and finish the work of the golf course for His Highness the Maharaja at the earliest. Scottish zoologist Mr. Harold S. Ferguson sent a letter to the chief engineer on 21st of August 1895, acknowledging the completion of the work and that the grass should grow a little more in order to start playing. Sri Abhilash has done research on many such historical marvels and has preserved the recordings of history at his own institute, Charitra Maliga, or Palace of History.
1900 കാലഘട്ടത്ത് നിർമ്മിക്കപ്പെട്ട നിർമ്മാണ ശൈലിയിൽ അതിപ്രസിദ്ധമായ ഒരു നിർമ്മാണ ശൈലിയോട് കൂടിയ പഴയകാലത്തൊരു മന്ദിരമായിരുന്നു ഇത്. ഇത് പഞ്ചശാസ്ത്രങ്ങൾ, അതായത് പഞ്ചഭൂതങ്ങളിൽ പഞ്ചശാസ്ത്രവിധി പ്രകാരം, അതായത് ഇന്ന് കാണുന്ന ഈ ലോകത്ത് തച്ചുശാസ്ത്രം, ഗണിതശാസ്ത്രം, വാനശാസ്ത്രം, ഭൂമിശാസ്ത്രം, ആയുർ ശാസ്ത്രം, അഥവാ ഇതിൽ പഞ്ചശാസ്ത്രങ്ങൾ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് നിർമ്മിക്കപ്പെട്ട ഇന്നിപ്പം കേരളത്തിലുള്ള ഏറ്റവും പഴക്കം ചെന്ന കെട്ടിടങ്ങളിൽ ഒന്നാണ് ഇത്.
You know, the Trivandrum Golf Club is considered to be one of the oldest golf clubs in Asia. This was set up in 1893 by the then Maharaja of Travancore, Sri Moolam Tirunal.
I am the daughter of Colonel G.V. Raja, who was a long-time president of the golf club. My earliest memories of the golf club are what I heard from my grandmother Maharani Setu Parvati Bai. She used to talk about the days when the British ladies took their constitutional following the gentlemen who actually played golf. It is a mistaken impression that the golf club was built and created for the playing pleasure of the Travancore royal family. It was not so.
Golf club in Trivandrum was started very, very long time ago, over 150 years ago or even more, as one of the earliest golf courses established outside Great Britain. The building is very, very unique in the city of Trivandrum and maybe all over India.
In the Malayalam year of 1905, and as per the English year 1920, the golf club building was refurbished during the reign of Maharaja Sri Moolam Tirunal. Another important reconstruction was the old well near the fourth fairway. It was done retaining its former glory. The two big wooden wheels are rotated to take out the water as per the old tradition. This is called Thodi Mandapam, a system not seen anywhere else, as per the archaeologist circle.
ഞാൻ പുറത്ത് പോയി 7-ൽ പരം ഗോൾഫ് ക്ലബ്ബിൽ കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. കൊടൈക്കനാൽ, കോയമ്പത്തൂർ, എറണാകുളം, സിയാൽ. അതപേക്ഷിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ ട്രിവേൻഡ്രത്തുള്ള ഗോൾഫ് ക്ലബ്ബ് കളിക്കാൻ കുറച്ച് ടഫാണ്. ഇത്രയും മരങ്ങളും കാടുകളും ഉള്ള ചെറിയ കോഴ്സിൽ കളിക്കാൻ കുറച്ച് ടഫാണ് ഈ കോഴ്സ്. എന്നാൽ ഇത്രയും മനോഹരമായ ഒരു കോഴ്സ് ഒരിടത്തും ഞാൻ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല.
Mr. Ian Crawford was writing a chronicle on the 19th century Scottish golfer Douglas Rowland. A Scottish newspaper named Golf, a weekly record of ye royal and ancient game, contained news related to the Trivandrum Golf Course on October and November 25th. The news said that the golfer Douglas Rowland was offered a contract by the Maharaja to teach golf at the Trivandrum Golf Course. The offer was an agreement to pay 350 English pounds per year. The news also reported the opening of the golf course in Trivandrum by the Maharaja with the expertise of his Public Works Department. Several foreign dignitaries and guests of the Maharaja visited the golf club and played golf.
Gautam is putting for his par. And just missed it for a bogey.
After the princely states were taken over by the government on the 2nd of February 1950 by Decree CPG/2508, all edifices of the Maharaja were handed over to the state government, including the Trivandrum Golf Club. But by the 10th of March 1950 itself, the state government, by the order GDR 16413/49/CS, the golf club was brought under a management committee and the chief secretary to the government was made a committee member. This golf course exists as a green oasis in the heart of Trivandrum. There are over 2,500 odd trees and herbal plants, 36 types of birds, reptiles, and other crawling insects, all of which makes it a paradise of biodiversity.
പ്രപഞ്ചത്തിലെ സകല വിധത്തിൽപ്പെട്ടായിട്ടുള്ള പോസിറ്റീവ് എനർജി ഒബ്സർവ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ഇതിൻ്റെ മുകളിൽ സ്തൂപങ്ങളുള്ളത്. സ്തൂപം എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോഴേക്കും ഈ പണ്ട് നിർമ്മിക്കപ്പെടുന്നത് മണ്ണ് കൊണ്ടും മരങ്ങൾ കൊണ്ടും പഞ്ചലോഹത്താൽ നിർമ്മിക്കപ്പെടുന്നതാണ് സ്തൂപങ്ങൾ. ഇതെല്ലാത്തിൻ്റെയും ഉള്ളറ തുറന്ന് നവധാന്യങ്ങൾ നിറയ്ക്കുന്ന ഒരു സമ്പ്രദായം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. പണ്ട് ഈ ശില്പഭാഷ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നൊരു കാലഘട്ടം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ശില്പഭാഷ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോഴേക്കും മനസ്സിലാക്കേണ്ടത് ചിത്രങ്ങൾക്ക് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന നിർമ്മാണ ശൈലികൾക്ക് ഓരോ അടിസ്ഥാനമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അതിന് ഇന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് എന്ന് ആ ശില്പത്തിലുണ്ട്. അതിനെ ബേസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന മുഖപ്പുകളാണ് നമ്മളെ ഈ കാണുന്ന മന്ദിരത്തിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ പ്രത്യേകത എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത്. മൂലാധാരം, സ്വാധിഷ്ഠാനം, മണിപൂരകം, അനാഹതം, വിശുദ്ധി, ആജ്ഞ, അങ്ങനെ 6 ചക്രങ്ങളെ അടിസ്ഥാനപ്പെടുത്തിയാണ് ഈ മന്ദിരം നിർമ്മിക്കപ്പെടുന്നു എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഇതിൻ്റെ മുഖമുദ്രയായിട്ടുള്ള മുഖപ്പുകൾ.
The founder and president of the Trivandrum Golf Club, Colonel G.V. Raja, addressed a letter to the government and requested that the 100-year-old golf course must be given on a lease to the golf club, and the government agreed. Thus, the Trivandrum Golf Club was born. The lease was signed by the state government and the Trivandrum Golf Club authorities on 24th June 1967. The lease granted a license for 99 years to the club, and the Trivandrum Golf Club flourished. Golfers from other Indian states and from abroad came and played in the Trivandrum Golf Club. As per the records available, the golf course, which came into being in 1895, was redesigned by renowned Australian architect and golfer Peter Thomson in 1967.
Another memory I have is going with my father. My father used to go early in the morning to play golf. And if we were ready in time, I would go with him. Sometimes my sister also. She was smaller. We would go and we would follow him like the British ladies did. Our interest was more to play with the sheep and goats that were used to keep the grass cropped. Instead of cutting the grass, they used these animals to keep the grass in good order. And there was a house for the shepherd to live in the golf club premises. So we had great fun playing with the children of the goat herd and also sometimes chasing the sheep across the greens. My father tried to interest me in the game of golf. He gave me a huge golf club which was bigger than I was. And he said, look at this ball, you have to knock it into that little hole. So I must have been 5 or 6 at that time.
ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് കാണുന്നത് കുറേ ആടുകളും ഈ പുല്ലൊക്കെ കടിച്ച് തിന്നാൻ വേണ്ടി ആടുകളും ഈ പുല്ലിന് വേണ്ട വളം അതിൻ്റെ ചാണകമായിട്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കാനും ഒക്കെ ഈ കോഴ്സിന് മുമ്പ് ഉപയോഗിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ആട് മേയ്ക്കുന്ന ആൾ തന്നെ ഇവിടെ സ്ഥലവും കൊടുത്ത് ആടിനെയും ആ പെരയിലാണ് അവരും താമസിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്. കുറേ കാലം കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പം അവർ ആടെല്ലാം പിന്നെ ലേലം ചെയ്തോ എന്തോ ഒക്കെ ഇവിടുന്ന് പോയി. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് അവർക്ക് അവിടുന്ന് ഈ നമ്മളെ ക്ലബ് ഹൗസിൽ നിന്ന് മാറ്റി കുറച്ച് സ്ഥലം 3 സെൻറ്റ് വീതം കൊടുത്ത് അങ്ങോട്ട് റോഡരികിലോട്ട് മാറ്റി കൊടുത്തു.
If you tell me that golf is a game, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about the game. But golf is very dear to me because I live in Trivandrum, and if in Trivandrum, you will definitely invariably see me in golf club between 6:30 in the morning to maybe 8:30. It has got ample influence on my creativity also. I know the nook and corner of golf club. I sit here and there, think about my past, my worries, my happiness, and maybe I will be able to make some stories, working on the climax of my film. All these things are really, connected with golf club ambience.
നമ്മൾ പ്രധാനമായി പറയേണ്ടത് ഈ സെൻറ്റിനറി സെലിബ്രേഷൻ ഇന്നത്തെ കമ്മിറ്റി പ്രസിഡന്റ് എൻ ശ്രീനിവാസനും സെക്രട്ടറി എൻ ഗോപിനാഥൻ നായരുമായ ടീമും വളരെ പാടുപെട്ടാണ് ആ ടൂർണമെൻ്റ് അന്ന് സംഘടിപ്പിച്ചത്. സെലിബ്രേഷൻ നന്നായിരുന്നു. ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ഏഷ്യൻ ഗെയിംസ് കളിച്ച ലക്ഷ്മൺ സിംഗ് അടക്കമുള്ള പ്ലെയേഴ്സിനെ അവിടെ കൊണ്ടുവന്നു. ഒരുപാട് അന്ന് നടത്തിയ ടൂർണമെൻറ്റോടുകൂടി ഇന്ത്യയുടെ എല്ലാ സ്ഥലങ്ങളിലും ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഗോൾഫ് കോഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് അറിയപ്പെട്ടു.
On the 17th of August 2002, the clubhouse was declared as a heritage building by the Archaeological Department. The main attraction of this golf course is the beautiful clubhouse, built according to the best Vastu Shilpa traditions.
because all said and done, a golf course is a very basic requirement for a thriving city. So that was a time when the Sports Authority of India, I was the Director General of Sports Authority, and then we decided to have a look at the golf course. So we decided to take over the golf course, and along with that, we also decided to have set up a golf academy for the young people, for the youngsters, to introduce golf to the new generation. We decided to set up a golf academy in Trivandrum, and after taking over the club, we decided to upgrade the facilities, and we approached the government of India for developing sports, golf tourism in Kerala. Accordingly, the Tourism Ministry decided to grant an amount of 25 crores to Ports Authority of India, and altogether it is one of the finest clubs that we have in Kerala, and I'm sure with the facilities which we are providing and with the hard work of the employees, the golf club will become one of the star attractions of Kerala.
We are at the final stages of a closely fought tournament played by the students of the Sai National Golf Academy.
We used to conduct almost 16 tournaments in this course every year. That is our own. This is a natural course, and while designing it by Peter Thompson, its folds on ground and greenery around the periphery was never disturbed.
Golf was a particularly British sport originating at St Andrews in Scotland. But when they colonized India, the British wanted to play the game here by the then Maharaja Sri Moolam Tirunal, who had it carved out of his hunting grounds. There used to be wild animals running through what is today the 9-hole golf course of the Thiruvananthapuram SAI Golf Club. And indeed, older than many of the first clubs established in North America, where golf is now played much more commonly than here, but started later than here. Equally, this golf club is housed in an architectural marvel. It was constructed in the late 19th century and is today considered one of the architectural wonders and treasures of Thiruvananthapuram. It's a beautiful building which houses this very prestigious sport. And now that golf has become an Olympic sport, the potential for our young people to learn here, taking advantage of some of the courses conducted by the Sports Authority of India in this historic setting, and then to go on and represent India globally, is totally invaluable.
Several distinguished people have played at the Trivandrum Golf Club. Prominent figures include hockey legend Dhyan Chand, the former Election Commissioner of India, Shri M.S. Gill, cricket idols Kapil Dev and Vinod Kambli, and the late President V.V. Giri.
Just want to say that you're opening again the golf club. I want to wish everybody, all the members, all the best. I hope you will have a lot of success, and I will come very soon to play there.
Anagha is left with this 7-footer for her birdie. If this goes in, she wins the tournament, and it's in. She wins the tournament, a well-deserved victory. It was a lovely day for golfing.
While all this is a fact, but there was no document for them. We decided that this has to be documented at any cost. We embarked on this project to locate all the necessary documents from all the available sources. We went through the archives, we went through the archaeology department, we met the Kaudia Palace officials, we contacted very senior people who are almost 80 and 90 years old to know to recollect about the historical facts. We were able to gather a lot of documents, old books relating to the history, and we collected all those and have brought it to the club to be kept here, so the future generation will be able to go through it and understand what this history of this golf course is.
Though the Trivandrum cultural and political edifices are historically recorded and eulogized, nothing much is said about the golf course and its glorious history. Golf is definitely our new hope at the Olympics, with our bright star Aditi Ashok reaching the 4th place at the Tokyo Olympics recently. The Sai Trivandrum Golf Club will certainly be aiming for gold at the Olympics one day.